This is Joker News speaking, back with you with another fresh one. Young Dolph's brother also targeted by murder suspects, says the feds. Yes, this is some crazy news that's just been recently released. Young Dolph's death has been painful news for his family and his fans who continue to mourn the rapper. However, a new detail has been released by the Memphis District Attorney suggesting that the rapper's brother was also a target. Now, according to the DA, in a statement released to journalists, one of the two men charged for first-degree murder of young Dolph has been charged for the attempted murder of his brother, who was also at the cookie store where the shooting took place November 17th last year. Now, the two suspects, Justin Johnson, 23, and Cornelius Smith, 32, are currently, in police custody. But according to a statement by Shelby County District Attorney General Amy Wyrich to journalist Cornelius Smith, 32, has been indicted on additional charges of attempted first-degree murder, theft of property over $10,000, convicted felon in possession of a firearm and employment of a firearm, and the commission of a dangerous felony. Now, the excerpts of the statement tweeted by Action that News 5 reporter Kanchi Anthony said that Smith was previously arrested on December 9th in South Haven on an auto theft warrant. Now, this was involving the white Mercedes-Benz that we talked about in earlier videos. The vehicle that is suspected to be the same car that was seen in surveillance footage of the killing of young Dolph. Now, young Dolph, 36, was shot and killed while he was buying bread for his mother at Makedas Cookies in Memphis. That's just like some crazy news right there. And the district attorney said that the car was stolen in the carjacking on November 10th, 2021 at a gas station in 2800 block of Kirby Road. Now, after the photos of the car had circulated online in relation to Dolph's murder, a tip led to the vehicle being found on November 20th behind a residence in 1100 block of Bradley and Orange Mound. Now, Smith was extradited Tuesday and transferred to the Shelby County Jail from the DeSoto County Jail in Hernando, where he had been held since his arrest. Now, the victim in the attempted murder count was young Dolph's brother, who, was with him at the time of the shooting. Now, this is what the district attorney said, too. That bit of information was not previously shared and appeared to be new information shared by the DA's office. Now, Smith, another suspect, 23-year-old Justin Johnson, were charged for the first-degree murder on Tuesday after Johnson has been particularly elusive, leading to collaboration between the U.S. Marshals Service, the Memphis Police Department, the TN Bureau of Investigation, and Crime Stoppers of Memphis, which launched a statewide manhunt for him. Now, Johnson could also face additional charges, according to the DA, who said that he has an outstanding, which included conspiring to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations, RICO, in case you didn't know what that meant. Now, act, murder, armed robbery, and participation in criminal street gang activity. Now, Thug himself was hit with more than 7 felony charges. Now, after a search warrant was executed at his Georgia home, more details about YSL's alleged crimes have arrived since their arrest, including a recent accusation from Georgia prosecutors. Now, following an emergency motion filed by YFN Lucci, who was allegedly stabbed with a shank. Yes, he was allegedly stabbed with a shank repeatedly inside the Fulton County Jail. And this is just released. This is some big news right here. Now, by a YSL member, Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis shared more details about YSL's alleged crime. And what myself and any law enforcement member can tell you as a result of that is the back-and-forth gun violence and murders that have occurred. Now, there have been probably in excess of 50 since 2015 triggered by that in the back-and-forth between that YSL gang and other gangs. Now, Willis was speaking about the 2015 murder of Donovan Thomas, which she said was extremely significant, quote-unquote, in connecting YSL to other alleged crimes that are listed in the case. And, this is some even more, breaking news. This happened in 2015, and now they're just releasing this? Think about that. Now, in the 2015 incident, the 26-year-old YFN affiliate was murdered outside of a barbershop, and Thug is accused of renting the Infinite Q50 sedan used in the crime. Infinity, I mean. Sorry about that. Now, YFN, Lucci's team, filed the emergency motion on the basis of him being a victim in the YSL case. Lucci's legal team is reportedly asking the rapper be released on reasonable conditions, quote-unquote, and an emergency bond hearing, quote-unquote. Now, they add that despite being a named victim in a sprawling and high-profile criminal case, the Fulton County District Attorney's Office nor any victim's advocate from their office has reached out to Mr. Rayshawn Bennett or his counsel. And, keeping up with his new music can be exhausting, even impossible, from the weekly album releases to standalone singles dropping on a daily basis. The amount of music is so vast, it's easy for something to slip through the cracks. Even following along with the Uprock's recommendations on a daily basis can be a lot to ask. So every Monday, we're offering up this rundown of the best new music this week. And, this week, we saw Kendrick Lamar dominate all conversation in the music world with his feverishly anticipated new album, Yeah. It was a great week for new music. Check out the highlights below. We'll keep you updated on that as well. For more music recommendations, check out our Listen to This section as well, our indie mixtape and pop life newsletters. Standing warrant for violation of supervised federal release related to a weapons conviction. Yes, the DA's office has pledged a fulsome report to the public on the case on January 12th. And, this is just all some crazy news that was recently released too. And it's just crazy how they started releasing this just recently, that they wanted to keep us in the dark about this for so long, and now they're just starting to bring certain things to light. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments below about that, but I just find this all very interesting and kind of sketchy at the same time if you really think about it, because Smith, for example, was extradited Tuesday and transferred to the Shelby County Jail from the DeSoto County Jail in Hernando, where he had been held since his arrest. The victim in the attempted murder count was Young Dolph's brother, who was with him at the time of the shooting. And the white 2014 Mercedes was taken in a carjacking on November 10th, 2021 at a gas station in 2800 block of Kirby Road. The vehicle was found November 20th behind a residence in 1100 block of Bradley in Orange Mound, where tipsters said it was abandoned shortly after the homicide on November 17th. And then you got the second suspect, Cornelius Smith, charged in Young Dolph murder from the DA's office. A grand jury Tuesday indicted a Memphis man on first-degree murder charges in the shooting death of local rapper Young Dolph in November, said Shelby County District Attorney General Amy Wyrich. Now, the time and location of the press conference will be announced, very shortly, too, on when they're going to have their next meeting about this. But, this is all some recent news just to be talking about. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. We're going to keep you updated on some more juicy news. Until then, stay tuned and hit that like and subscribe. And we'll see you all later.